Those look like jelly beans, but I wouldn't want anything to do with those jelly beans. All right, well, we are here in Thurmont, Maryland today, and we are sitting outside of the Goodwill. I just pulled in, I noticed a gentleman walking out and he had his baby strapped to him. He had a handful of bags, and he stopped and he looked at me and he walked over. He's like, "Are you the crazy lamp lady?" I just thought that was the greatest thing. I'm like, wow, that's dedication with the baby strapped on and everything. But that was a really great moment. But anyway, we're gonna walk in and see what we can find to buy and flip for a profit. So here we go. All right, we are going to get started right here in the figurines. I do want to apologize if you happen to hear me breathing today because I seem to have lost the little wind muff off of my camera. So I'm going to have to order a new one, and it's going to take some time, so just bear with me. This was here last week, and that's damaged. There's some horsehair pottery. Kind of looks like just a mass-produced tourist piece, though. I'm gonna scooch on this way. There was something I noticed down here, so that's why I'm like, let's move on. This is $5.49. It's Teleflora gift. Darn. I just love the contrast with that orange and the purple. Now, that's not to say that Teleflora gift doesn't have any value, but I don't know if I want to pick that up. What is that back there laying down? That looks like Jim Shore. But it also looks like Olaf. I like it. I think I'm gonna grab that for $2.49. I think that says Disney Showcase. I recently picked up an Alice in Wonderland that was Jim Shore, and it didn't actually say Jim Shore on it. So I'm gonna assume this is Jim Shore. Sweet. I wanted to get a closer look at this. I do like that color. I just really like the color of it. It's $2.49. I think I'll grab it. What is this? This is kind of wild. I feel like there's maybe supposed to be something in their hands that's missing. Cirque du Soleil. I've been there before with the kids. That was really fun. Angel. A few frogs. Okay, well, we'll circle back around to the figurines. I just wanted to make sure that after I found the Olaf, I wasn't missing any other Jim Shore, but I think that was it. I think it was just the Olaf. This is Jeanette glass, I believe, and the color is flash, so it's not actually amber and green, and it just has a tendency to wear right off. This is a fairy light, $3.49. So I think this is originally amber. And then they flash, yeah, you can see they flash it ruby. And then once the ruby starts wearing off, it goes back to being amber. $3.49. I think there is a way to just take the flash off completely and just make it an amber fairy light, and that might be worth it. So I'll grab that. I'll have to look that up. I feel like somebody put a video out on Instagram about how to remove the flash. I'll have to figure out who that was. But I know it came across my feed and I was like, oh, that's very clever. Alright. Scooch around the corner. Kind of like the look of that pottery. Ooh. SK is the marking on that. It's got lots of scuffing on it though. That's a shame. Lots of scuffing. Here are the vases. Don't really see anything too exciting. That's kind of pretty. It is hand blown. You can see the pontil scar on the bottom. I really like the shape of it. $6.49. I don't get the impression that it's like extremely valuable, but I do really like the shape and the color. So I'm gonna pick it up because of the shape and the color, not because of any branding. Okay, I don't really see anything else that is speaking to me. And here we are in the candles. That is a really impressive bowl. I don't know if that's like a centerpiece bowl or something, but it looks really intense. Okay, we're gonna check out over here. I like this shelf right here, but past couple times I've been here, I haven't really found anything. Oh, wow. Spoke too soon. This looks like solamine. Vietri, Italy. Solamine. And this has cows or bulls on it. So that's definitely worth grabbing. I love that. Let's stick it in here. $6.49. It would be great to find a set of bowls or a set of plates that go with that, but I don't think that's going to be our luck today. I mean, I'm happy with just that. What is this? That is a broken handle. Kind of a bummer. Alright, I'm not seeing any other dishes. That's kind of neat. I like the design of that. $17.49. There are no markings on it. Here we are in the wood section. I love how colorful this is. $4.49. I guess it's just intended to hang. I see 84 out of 80, maybe? I don't know. Let's see what it looks like when it's hanging. That's pretty. I don't know if that's made in India, maybe? Kind of strikes me as being made in India. I think I'll grab it. And we'll keep going this way because that owl is fantastic. $5.49. I feel like these are contemporary decorative things, and I've had them before. I think I had a smaller version of this. And that's something I could sell in my booth. Probably double my money on it. I'll grab that. Everybody likes owls. Over here, that's kind of an interesting box. I just like the design of it. Probably a recipe box if I had to guess. Here is the lamp section. And I don't really see any exciting lamps over here. What is that thing in the back? Oh my gosh. Is that preserved? It is. It's like preserved carrots. Only a lamp of preserved carrots. That is wild. I wonder who thought that was a good idea. I would have never thought that was a good idea, but somebody did. All right. I'm gonna set that back down. I don't think that's a good reselling decision. That bowl in the back looks like it could have some age. $14.49. There's no markings on it. That looks like an older mixing bowl, though. I think I'll grab that. Get a few bucks on that. Nice primitive mixing bowl. As long as there's no cracks. I think most of that is scratching just from use. And see, it was well loved. Is this what I think it is? I don't know if that is what I think it is. So you guys have heard me talk about quadrifoglio before. There is a peanuts, like Snoopy Peanuts version of quadrifoglio that's worth a lot of money. I don't think this is it. I think this is somebody's hobbyist project. Alright, let's check out the Christmas before we take off because we made quick work of this Goodwill. And then I guess we'll move on to the next one. Well, I did not see very much on the shelves, so I figured I'd check out the bags. There are lots of ornaments in here. There's some vintage looking ornaments, but I always have to rationalize buying a full baggie because sometimes I really don't want to mess with this stuff inside. And I always feel guilty when I'm like, oh, I only want this one item and then I want to donate the rest back. I know I can do that. I don't feel good about it. That looks like Peggy Carr.
Oh man, I got stuck.
Grab that. Oh, I stuck this in the cart while you guys weren't looking. Oops.
see. It's nice.
Yeah, it is. $8.49.
I'm here.
It's very nice. It is $8.49.
I'm here Monday and Tuesday the following week.
Take that.
She's really good.
This guy's cute too. So we'll stick him in here.
It's fun to go with her.
I did end up grabbing Charlie Brown. We're gonna try to look him up. I left my phone in the car, so I can't look him up. Really sweet. Just debating whether I want this. I'm pretty sure this is Peggy Carr. It's just so big and bulky. This is amazing. I am so excited about this, but I can't tell if it's actually old or if it's... I mean, I don't think it matters. It's $6.49, so there's money to be made either way. So this actually says Vintage Santa, and usually when things say they're vintage, I don't trust that they're actually vintage. So it's probably a reproduction, but it's a really cool reproduction, so I'm not mad at it. We're gonna grab it. And then I was also noticing that there's stuff besides crafts in the baggies today, so that includes thimbles and... check out the thimbles. Having been metal detecting and dug gold thimbles before, I never discount the thimbles. They're usually worth looking. And silver. I think these are mostly souvenir thimbles. I don't see anything that strikes me as being precious metal, so I'm not going to mess with those thimbles. And the rest is just mostly crafty stuff.
A lot of Christmas stuff.
I see that. You're like bringing out all the Christmas.
Well, she just told me that they're saying when you see some, they had it in there.
Alright, I looked at this. This is not Mackenzie Childs. Dear Santa, I can explain.
Who told you?
Somebody that knows everything.
Alright. Well, I
This is more
think
my hippy dippy style look.
on that note, I'm good. We're just going to check the shelves one more time because Sue has been stalking. See if she snuck anything good on the shelves. That looks kind of fancy down there. Kind of fancy, not fancy enough. All right, well, our total spend there at the Thurmont Goodwill was $79. And I feel like we did pretty good. I took a moment to look up that Tinsel Time vintage Santa set. It is Holt Howard reproduction, but when I looked it up, it sold in 2021 for $65 and it sold in 2023 for $88. So I would assume it's worth somewhere in that range, which is fantastic. So 79 was my total, and that set alone will pay for everything. So that's always a good feeling to come out knowing that one item pays for everything. But anyway, I'm going to take you guys to the next Goodwill because I feel like that just wasn't enough. I feel like we need a little bit more. So we're gonna head to the next Goodwill and I will see you there. All right, so I decided to start here today rather than the figurines. Those are kind of neat bottles, but I think they're probably contemporary. They have the rubber gaskets. This guy is just so cute. Let's see what it says on the bottom. It's Threshold Cookie Jar. I know that some of these Target pieces, even though they are Target, after they're retired, they can be worth money. Ray Dunn is a fine example of that. Some of the early Ray Dunn is worth money. So I'm going to grab this. I know it's got to bring more than $7.49. And it's really cute. As long as there's no damage. There's a fresh cart. Looks like a little bit of Christmas on there, but nothing for me. I'm going to scooch around this way and check out the vases. I'm going in reverse order today. Hoping it'll bring me a little bit of luck. There is some Mexican pottery. That is $6.49. I think I'm going to leave it though. I don't know, if it had a little bit more color to it, maybe I would pick it up. That is Ashland, originally $24. That bowl down there is kind of neat from the outside. $8.49. SP is the marking on it. It's kind of a cool design with all those squigglies on it. gonna grab this. I just did a quick lookup and it looks like a store display sold for like 40 bucks. I'm not sure if this is a store display, but I don't know. I'm gonna stick it in there and I'm gonna do a little bit more looking up. I figured I'd hold on to it for a minute while I scan the shelves. Over here, this horsehair pottery is still here. It's still damaged. There's nothing I can do about that. Down here, this looks like it is Mexican. It is something decorada. It is really pretty. I don't know if it would have had a stopper. It's not ground on the inside. Well, I think it would have a stopper, but I don't know. $9.49. Maybe I'll think about that. I really like this vase with the butterflies. That's pretty as well. Alright, what did I miss over here? There's elephants. Those look like jelly beans. But I wouldn't want anything to do with those jelly beans. There is some bunnykins. I actually gave Laurel a meal out of bunnykins for the first time the other day, and she did not throw it off of her tray. I think I'm going to pass on that for 10 bucks. I'm just not here for $10. If it had little cups to go with it, then I might be a little bit more tempted, but I'm not going to do it for 10 bucks. I'm going to take a quick peek through these Christmas bags. Let's see if anything here is tempting. That is House of Haddon. I have been finding so much House of Haddon recently. Unfortunately, this is damaged. You can see the sled is broken, the figurines have fallen off. I think this baggie may have taken a tumble, and as a result, the ornament broke. Let's see, the same goes for this one, but look at that glass bird in there. How is that not broken? One of the ceramics is broken, but the glass bird has remained intact. Wow. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if I want to buy the whole bag for just the glass bird, though. I think I'm going to leave it. And we're going to go this way. It's a gingerbread candle for $1.49. Looks like the back of his head got shaved off. There is a lava lamp mixed in there, but nothing else exciting. There's Hello Kitty. I'm going to go check out the bags. I've noticed recently that most of the bags are craft supplies, crayons, and that sort of thing, and I don't really need any of that. There is Precious Moments in that bag. Oh, looky here. Is it damaged, though? That's Bimini. Oh my gosh, and it's not broken. When I get that to the front, I'm going to ask specifically if I could take that out. That is incredible. I cannot believe that is not broken. So that is German, and it's extremely paper thin. There is also a fish, a Waterford fish in the bottom for $3.49. So heck yeah, I'll take that baggie. That is a great baggie. Better than craft supplies. I decided I did want to poke through here real quick because I noticed there is a piece of enamel on copper. This is marked. I can't quite make it out. That's really pretty though. So I think I'm gonna buy that for $1.49. And then, what is down here? Those little doggy frame. Yeah, those are probably a buyout that Goodwill did. Let's just make sure. Okay, well, since there's clearly some Waterford in the baggies, I decided it might be wise to come over here to the crystal and glass section and turn some of these bad boys over and see if there's any more Waterford. It just makes sense. This is shining like it's crystal, but I don't think that that is Waterford. It would be signed if it was, and the Waterford that I've come across has like a flatness to it. That in the back looks, what is this? $5.49. I like that it has gold on the rim. I forget who makes this. But it does have a chip on the base, so I'm not going to take that with me. I I noticed a vase back in the corner that looks interesting, so let's get a closer look at the bottom of that. I don't see a signature on it. It's definitely heavy like crystal. Okay, well I'm gonna head towards the checkout, but I'm just checking this side of the Christmas because I skipped it. Yeah. I don't know how much Christmas they're still putting out because we're getting kind of close to the holiday. And I'm not really seeing anything. I have to remember to like look at the boxes and read the boxes because otherwise my eye is just on the stuff. Like here's my casa. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing anything I have to have. So I think on that note, I'm gonna go check out. All right. Well, another good trip to the Goodwill. I just had to dig a little deeper, look through the baggies, check the bottom of the carts. I ended up coming away with a Waterford fish, paperweight, I'm assuming, and also that Bimini vase, which was exciting. They don't have super high resale value, but I don't know, I get excited about that. And yeah, the enamel plate. So I'm happy with everything we got today. Obviously we didn't fill the cart, but we got some cool stuff, and I feel like that counts for something. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here now, and I'm gonna head to the next Goodwill, but I'm gonna leave you guys here. So I guess I will see you all tomorrow. So long.